we've seen some decent stuff from them so far. Is there a smoke missing there? That seems like a pretty risky play to make, but it works for valde.
Let's see here. FaceCrack has to get one, and he will get a double as well. FaceCrack holding down the fort. NBK, though, trading back one. 2v3 for the T side. Aleksib far away, and he will be taken out. And surely, there's no way that NBK can win this. Aleksib eliminated. And forced before 16-11 if we go back to June. This, though, is another eco, as we know them. Love him or hate him, it's the part of it.
Could have an even battle. Here we go, though. This is a very fast play out from OG. Straight off the bat, Almeza trying his best to stick it out, but it's actually Jerry. They haven't cleared his position at all. He's managed to get so much done. Mantu, 9 HP, 2 to find the first. Light reads, where you're at least like playing for information. XD Power is almost just holding exactly where you expect him to be.
The T side can rush him so quickly, and a Molotov thrown towards Secret as well to block off eventual pushes, but XD Power fully flashed. We'll get one, and Jerry also on the close range duel. Yeah, this round is over.
These anti-ecos so clean.
Very.
It's only XD Power left. He wants a bomb plant. Good.
I think that's the way to go, and we continue off. Aleksib though with a nice entry. Molotov forces XD Power away, but he will get a frag in the meantime.
He's in a good position, but it's expected. Well, they haven't exactly done that quietly, and the third was already just around that spot anyway. Nice shot from FaceCrack. In fact, he almost baits the bullets of valde and gets the second kill. Issa holding the line, will get one. Leaves it into a 2-on-2, or maybe not. It seems like Mantu might be the one who's actually disappeared from the server. Issa still trying to do it all alone, though. This could be the clutch.
Could build even further, but FaceCrack, once again, we talk about him. Sometimes his nonsensical, aggressive pushes. He makes it work again.
Issa, though, has managed to thread the needle. I wonder if FaceCrack's going to be watching. He is not, and the chance for 2. This is the man you want. It's Issa again, but XD Power, bit of a weird position for an AWP, but he's on the default of the site. They've taken a fair bit of time to get these players into position. Jerry almost needs to act as a bit of a distraction, and while Flit does turn it into the 1 versus 1, but he's back in the server, but not in the round. A 2-man push outside. It gives them a quick rotation back into mini. Jerry already picking off one, and again, this is a slaughter. This A site is locked down. And valde desperately trying to at least make things costly. The money for forZe isn't anything too impressive.
Yeah, he has 2 CTs who are going to face him. This is a big ask. But valde is always ready to answer. This one
so far from OG. Sure, they've gained space outside, and it's going to happen again. Nice shot from Mantu. This will allow them an after plant position. What? Okay, Jerry. He tries to be sneaky. XD Power, though, has slightly more range, but Issa will catch him as well. Maybe not wanting to give up those extra guns.
Yeah, if they save these 2 weapons. Yeah, if they save these 2 weapons, they're going to get a full buy next 2015.
Pretty sure people still have nightmares of Tech 9 Olov.
Yeah. And then C said Fnatic. Right, he was using it so much, but Aleksib doesn't care about any extent. High pace has made their way in towards the bomb side. It has to be taken out now, but he'll get a secondary chance. No idea that valde is.
Yeah, I think once you're in an after plant position on the B side with no map control, you don't really have a chance of ever coming back in one of these rounds, and sacrificing all of their extra weaponry for that just isn't worth it for forZe, especially if they're still in a pretty good position. These last...
It's terrible. It's terrible, of course.
It had to be a headshot.
Yeah.
It's a...
Towards lower Alderson might get the back of NBK, and he will.
This retake becomes a little bit tougher. There's not really much utility left, and well, I thought he was going to nail that shot. Instead, it's Almeza 1 versus 2. The first goes his way, but he's got to go and retrieve that kit, and actually picks up an AWP and just scoots on out of there. It comes to forZe, so they need to be successful. And well, Aleksib, I'm liking his change with. If you play these slower defaults, it can bite you. This it's awkward. In fact, there's going to be trades back though. The CT side quickly turn this in.
Flit is coming towards the single door as well. What's the timing going to be like? valde, are you going to peek out? And valde, this is going to be so hard for Flit. Has to win a straight 1v1 duel to get this to work, and now he has to win a 1v3, and that's just not going to happen. I say that. Shot through the vent. Doesn't work.
He has been one of the top performers so far, but I think this might be a bridge too far. Again, it's the AWP save being retrieved.
Okay.
If he ever hits one of these shots, I think I'm a very good spot and starting to really control the match.
Yeah, Aleksib Power taking down to 55 because he overstayed his welcome in the Molotov, but Flit in the smoke is still standing. Aleksib Power dances around. NBK has to land the frag, and he will. And so will Issa. So
and worryingly, that's 2 of the weapons down as well. Jerry at range is not going to be able to win this duel versus NBK. It's had a bit of a quiet game, but a big round as 3 kills come up, leaving Almeza pretty awkward position. Well, he's not in a bad position in terms of where he is on the map, more so because of the lack of friends beside him. NBK might just hand him the bomb. He's peeking first because he's low. But here we go again, though. They're back to what they were trying out originally, and it wasn't overly successful. But after a break from this scoreboard, after a break from these aggressive pushes, a little bit better this time. But even still, it's left. They've got to do it quickly as well. Waiting patiently. The flash is actually going to go over the top, and there is the kill onto Mantu. But do they expect Aleksib to be this close? They don't. Even while checking the angle, he's going to retrieve that AWP. Look at the sneaky Flit within this smoke. Had some success, but not this time. About some stat padding for him. This has been a phenomenal comeback from OG. As I said, a very slow start to this one.
Yes.
They are bringing this back.
Pulled him down outside, and now he's trying to do something of his own, and he's almost desperate now.
He's handed away that opening pick and made things very awkward. They're trying the same things again and again. I think that's the thing from OG. They've done very well to adapt, to change the way they...
I'm kind of questionable for the second half here. If forZe, if they already now are trying to make all these aggressive plays and feeling a bit desperate, like how are they going to handle the T side of Nuke, which historically is their weaker side on this map? Will catch is a no.
He's looking for third map. I think that's the way I'm going. I do think at this
point, very neutral.
OG good at adapting thus far in the match.
All right, Almeza, the C set 75. Okay.
Flit didn't even seem to flinch there. Mantu needs this draw if they have a chance in this round, and he is going to win it. And with a couple of players low, there is still potential here. Issa looking to land the shots, but not quite able to connect. And they're actually starting to get slowly surrounded in. Almeza caught reloading. There's the kill onto Flit, and now it's left onto FaceCrack. He needs to try and stop them. Yeah, this is where that P250, I feel like, can just be a risk. Because you're almost playing on a level playing field. Like, I guess that's the case a lot of the time. But I guess if there's plays like this, it might not matter. If this is traded out, though, that could be a free AK. Oh, dear, Valde, what's gone wrong there? The Deagle can be a cruel mistress, and it seems like it has been in this case. No real panic just yet, as they do look for Ram. Nice shot from Issa. Looking for a little bit more. They've actually hit if you're a forZe fan.
Okay, NBK in the back of them, grabbing 2, potentially even a third one, and this is working out. This is an eco, Tom.
Of course, I think there was a Mac 10, so I don't think they're going to be picking that one up. And Flit is in a spot where he has to save a Galil just to make sure that everybody's...
FaceCrack towards Secret, but Valde shuts him down. And is outside, has picked up the AWP, taken down Flit.
To OG, and OG, that's the thing I have to really give credit for this team, is that if you give them space, they're very good at working out where you're going to be going. The Mac 10, it's good for one. The spam through from NBK does some...
One round richer now on 11-8 on the CT side of Nuke.
250 and then an AWP on the B side. Like, I am not a believer in this at all. In fact, they're not either. They've tried to rotate back to A. It's a bit awkward for NBK, but he gets the job done. And that's all that matters. Bomb down, XP power saving. Flit needs to die, and eventually he will. And now XP power just has to stay alive. And then we're looking at a reasonable buy in the next round.
Maybe a couple of hero AKs, but NBK is a hero himself. Also has to say.
And so they're so patient with nothing really coming up for them, hoping that maybe XP power will find a pick. There's an opportunity here. Valde in an off angle, but Almeza still expects it. And realistically, they need to try and close this if they're going to have a chance. XP power missing his shot. Aim punch is an issue here, and he's still going to manage to connect. So
Good
good with that
Molotov, though.
AWP, but here comes the Molotov. Tries to deny them the plant. Bear in mind, there's 20 seconds left. Nice shot as well from Issa. The bomb is going to go down just in time. Nice.
Yeah, CS economy is a fickle mystery. You're damn right.
Hello, fellow kids.
That's true. All the hair in the world. Oh, okay. All the frags in the world right now, but great answer back for Flip. Again, shot from the vent. What is this, Aleksib?
Awkward. Oh, nice shot for XC Power as well. And I was left on the bounty. And XC Power is just.
Cherry with the opening and this eco for OG. Some small armors and P250s and Eagles, so still damage able to. There's absolutely no way. They have two weapons now. No way.
It's not quite a pistol anymore.
Thank you, XC Power.
I'm not so sure. Issa's been having a damn good game. He's going to make the rotation all the way onto the B site. In fact,
oh wow.
Bomb together. That's the bomb on the deck. I feel like Flit has to make the play here, and it's being waited for. It's a bit awkward for Issa, but he finds the shot nonetheless. It's all onto FaceCrack. He's looking for the man up above, but he hasn't hit the shots. He doesn't even know where the second man is. Make sure they can all wrap.
Oh no! Oh no!
And this one is faded. That's almost. Yeah, they've got the cross. I like the boost. I like the idea. It doesn't work.
And now Aleksib can make some noise, and Valde should get that frag. It's 4v2 Jerry in the vent. Will drop down, and FaceCrack will need this frag. They need to shut down Valde now. They're challenging 1-on-1, and that's never the way to go. Valde will be able to grab another one, but NBK.
It does look like OG are far more, I guess, calm in these sort of rounds. Playing fairly passive, not allowing these positions to be taken, and well, this is just clinical. Not giving them the time of day.
Side, 4 flashbangs, 2 Molotovs, nades and smokes on the CT side, and here's the spray from NBK. He gets one, but the rotation comes in. It's actually his teammate who's decided to sit on the side and not do anything. Aleksib's not showing his hand. Will grab one for free. Will he grab the other one? Yes. 1v1